Welcome to another awesome edition of Tech Trends. My guests on today's show run a successful tech blog, and they join me to discuss tech blogging as a business. Our tech tips is on how to rejig your LinkedIn profile. And our mobile app of the week makes searching for scholarships easy. Finally, we have a cool gift for you on our giveaway segment. This is Tech Trends, and I am Chukwemeka Agbata.
University of Nairobi student and electronics researcher Arnold Bett built his own drone, and it has already been used to gather valuable data on potatoes growing in neighboring Tanzania. Bett's interest in unmanned aerial vehicles started in 2008 when the technology was very new in the region. Thanks to 3D printing, availability of cheap local components, and a growing interest in the technology for commercial use worldwide, he put together his first prototype in 2015.
Buying a ready commercial drone is very expensive, and that will mostly range between $5,000 to $6,000. And for us, building one, the most probably it will cost us is about $1,000, but on average $500 to $1,000.
Named the Octocopter, Bett's drone was recently used for research carried out jointly by the University of Nairobi, the University of Missouri, and the International Potato Center. Researchers say the Octocopter was able to identify 14 different varieties of sweet potatoes in fields in Mwanza, Tanzania, through drone-based remote sensing. This innovation in data collection is being hailed as groundbreaking by agricultural researchers because it's cheaper and allows scientists to analyze large-scale projects without the use of satellites. Drones can point out diseased crops on water-scarce areas, which can help in mapping out irrigation schemes.
Instead of analyzing one crop at a time in a large field or in a large area, even in a small area, it can be very challenging going crop by crop. And remote sensing allows you to capture the whole field in one image or a mosaic of several images and analyze it at once.
But public and commercial drone use is still new in many parts of the world, and regulation varies in many countries. Besides lack of proper regulation, drones can crash and pose potential safety risk if not used properly. Bett is not authorized to fly his drone in Kenya, even though he was able to use it in Tanzania. Kenya's Civil Aviation Authority is expected to draft regulations guiding the use of UAVs in Kenya. At a recent innovations exhibition in Nairobi, Bett showcased his technology to the public. He hopes the attention he received at Nairobi Innovation Week will push for more flexible legislation for public and commercial use of UAVs.
The drone. I've only seen the drone in movies. I never thought I could see it in real life, but today I saw it.
Very fascinated by the drone and its applicability, especially in this part of the world, in agriculture.
The Ministry of Malawi and UNICEF recently launched a project where drones would carry HIV screening tests and results between a hospital and a clinic in the rural area difficult to access. The world's biggest video game fair in Cologne, the Gamescom, opened its doors to the public, with organizers expecting more than 1 million visitors and heightened security measures added to the wait, while the gamers patiently waited for their turn to walk into the sacred halls. Day tickets for private visitors were already sold out in July. Under the motto, Heroes in New Dimensions, this year's Gamescom puts the focus on virtual reality. Sony introduces a new headset, the PlayStation VR, which will enhance the gaming performance.
This is the entry point for us into virtual reality. opposed to the conventional playing, it is a more intense experience for the consumer. They virtually seal themselves off from reality and dive into a new world, move around in this new world, experience emotions in this new world. It is altogether a very intense gaming experience.
We've also been using the VR glasses for the industry, for instance, in the car industry, medicine, and education. There are so many opportunities. Finally, the limits are more in what we can imagine than what we can actually do. With every new idea, we have a new area of usage.
According to the Vice President of Product at Oculus, Nate Michel, virtual reality has not only a place in gaming, but also for education, simulation, training, and for watching 360 movies and films.
We're building experiences like Oculus Medium, where you can actually sculpt and create inside virtual reality using the Oculus Touch controllers. So, we're seeing all sorts of uses well beyond just entertainment to things like education, simulation, training, a lot of 360 movies and films. So again, it goes well beyond just games, but gaming's definitely central to who we are as a company, and it's a big part of where VR is today.
More than 850 exhibitors from some 53 countries present their latest games and gaming consoles to the public during the current Gamescom. With visitors able to test many of the new inventions. But they have to be patient because the wait for some of the games can take up to a few hours. China's 50-kilogram class unmanned underwater auto vehicle, which had all of its core technologies developed by Chinese researchers, passed an acceptance test and put into mass production. In less than 1 month after passing the acceptance test, the vehicle, developed and made by the Northwestern Polytechnic University in cooperation with enterprises, has received over 40 orders from home and abroad. The mass production of the vehicle will provide the necessary equipment for maritime exploration, development and defense, ending China's reliance on foreign products and reducing costs. The China product is priced at 1/10 of a similar product made by the US. By using the sonar devices and cameras, the vehicle can scan the bottom topography and realizes different types of detection and observation under sea. Pan says the vehicle will cut the cost of an at-sea experiment from several millions of yuan to only hundreds of thousands yuan, thanks to the mastery of the core technologies.
The localization rate of this product is more than 90%, especially when we have mastered the core technology and the complete intellectual property right. Nobody can block us in this field.